Alright, fuel selector, we're gonna leave there. Engine gauges are all good. Flaps, we're gonna set to 1 notch. Trim is set. Transponder to alt. Doors are shut. This little thing here receives signals from all the planes, and then my iPad connects to it.
Archer 331 Bravo Golf.
And I can see the planes on my iPad screen.
Over the point of the mountain. Inbound for landing.
See that right there? That's a plane. That bluish green. They're 1,200 feet above us, and they're up by the point of the mountain.
Getting ready to land?
I don't know. Alright.
South Valley 635 Kilo Charlie's at the Garfield stack, 6,000 feet, westbound, last call, South Valley. Have a fun flight, Richard.
Have a fun flight, Richard. Is that Richard Johnston?
Who's that?
One of my flying buddies.
Oh, gotcha.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie's holding short runway 34, South Valley. Okay, I'm not seeing any planes coming in. Those guys are far enough away that we're good for them. No one's on the runway. Alright. South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie is taking off runway 34, South Valley.
34. 5,800 feet remaining.
South Valley traffic 331 Bravo Golf at the bend of Bangator on 5,800 on long file. 34.
Okay, waiting for 75 knots.
Oh man, here we go.
Landing gear's coming up. Flaps are coming out. South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie's turning left crosswind 34, South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Archer 331 Bravo Golf on a 5-mile final for runway 34.
I see them. South Valley traffic, Aero 2, Mike Charlie's turning left downwind 34, South Valley. We're going to exit to the south, South Valley. You see that plane coming in? See their landing lights on?
Yeah.
Just right at the point of the mountain, or right above that mountain there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I see it now.
I can't see it anymore.
Alright, bringing the RPMs down. This is 1,000 feet over the ground. This is the pattern altitude. So when you're flying around the airport in the pattern, you're always supposed to be about 1,000 feet up.
Traffic, 10 o'clock, 2 miles, 100 feet below.
There he is.
South Valley 563, Drop Bravo Golf, 2-mile final 3-4.
South Valley traffic, Arrow 2A Mike Charlie is exiting the pattern on the downwind southbound at 5,600, heading towards Provo, towards Point of Mountain, South Valley. That's kind of cool, huh? It's like a backup instrument right there if I have an emergency. If all this goes out. Both of them kind of are.
That's cool.
Can you see back there?
I can.
So we're going 150 miles an hour.
Nice.
Wow. We're hauling.
South Valley traffic, Arrow 2A Mike Charlie is 5 miles to the south, just north of the bend in Bangalore. We're at 5,700, southbound towards Provo, last call, South Valley. Now I'm going to start talking air traffic control. Salt Lake approach, Arrow 2A Mike Charlie is just off of Uniform 42, 5,800 with request.
Arrow 2A Mike Charlie, Salt Lake.
Yeah, we're just heading down to Utah County to do some flying. Just wanted flight following through the Point of Mountain area if possible. 8 Mike Charlie.
Arrow 2A Mike Charlie, Squawk 0336.
Squawking 0336, 8 Mike Charlie.
SR 5 Uniform Victor, I may lose you as you go through the canyons there. If so, in 5 minutes you can contact Salt Lake Center on 133.9er.
There's a plane coming this way through the Point of the Mountain that's almost at our same altitude.
Arrow 2A Mike Charlie, radar contact 8 miles south of South Valley Regional Flight Center 2986, the altitude.
2986, and we are at 6,300 climbing, 8 Mike Charlie.
8 Mike Charlie, roger. Remain outside of Bravo airspace. Traffic at 11 to 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 6,100 in Cessna 172.
Alright, we're looking for that traffic, 8 Mike Charlie.
776, traffic now 11 o'clock and a mile and a half southeastbound, 6,400 Piper Arrow.
We have that traffic inside of the Point of the Mountain, 8 Mike Charlie.
Salt Lake approach, taxi 48, uniform is established on level closure 13, Salt Lake. SR 5 Uniform Victor, you can contact Salt
There's
Lake
a Delta Airlines right above us.
Yeah, I saw that.
Contact center at 133.9 or 115 Uniform Victor. 776, traffic no factor, no other observed traffic between you and South Valley Regional Radar Service terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, Skyhawk 776.
Air 48 Uniform Pax Sports approved, maintain VFR, connect Bravo Tower 125.3. 48 Uniform, maintain VFR, contact Bravo 125.3. Thank you.
This space right here is restricted airspace, and it's not always active, but I didn't ask him, so I'm just going around it. Right over Camp Williams and the NSA. Those big white buildings right there are the NSA, National Security Agency.
Wow.
They store all the data on everybody in the world right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're breaking codes and spying on everybody.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to get up to 7,500 and then I'm going to, if you want to take controls for a minute, Ty, you can.
Yeah, Leachel wants me to take controls. I'll do that.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'll do it for a sec.
Oh boy.
I just keep it at the same altitude.
Yeah, don't worry about the altitude. Just look out over the nose. You can tell if the plane starts pitching up or down or sideways just by looking outside the plane. Just keep it level, okay? I'll tell you if you need to go down or up or whatever. Okay. All right, you ready? Put your feet on the pedals.
Why?
You don't need to do it much, but just put them there, and then put one hand on like you have, or both. It doesn't matter, right or left. Okay, and then when I say you have flight controls, you repeat it back and say I have flight controls, so I know you heard me. Okay. All right, you have flight controls.
I have flight controls.
Okay.
Oh.
You have flight controls.
Dude.
Okay, so we're just kind of following I-15. So if you want to just do a couple of turns just to get the feel of it, you can do that. It doesn't take much to make a turn, you know, but.
Oh, this is.
And when
bad.
you turn, the nose tends to want to go down, and so when you do a turn, just slightly pull back to keep your plane level.
The higher the number on the left, the higher we go, right?
So you're descending right now. That
Oh,
little.
that's the altitude.
You can look at this. This is easier to look at. You want this on the 5 and this on the 7, right? It's like a clock. So you're at 7,500 right there. And now you're starting to go down, so yep.
You want flight controls?
No, go for it.
Okay.
Now you're going to, can you tell the nose is pointed up?
Yeah.
So push forward just a touch. Yep, now you're kind of level.
So like approach 140 uniform Victor, missed on the practice ILS 13. We'd like to head back for own nav for ILS 13, practice approach, full stop at Apollo.
114 uniform
Push
Victor,
forward just a touch.
altitude.
Yep.
7,000, climbing 8,500, 114 uniform Victor.
Are you having to, does it feel hard to pull or push, or is it just,
I'm just scared to push it or pull too much, so I'm just doing it small.
Yeah, that's fine.
Port established, maintain VFR, 114 uniform Victor.
It was great, Ty. Oh,
Thanks.
So, for example, if you want to do a turn, you can turn it like this, you know, and it'll just turn, and then you have to straighten it out, you know, and turn it back the other way.
Or just following I-15?
Yeah. Then we'll go fly over your apartment, Leachel.
oh, nice.
See on my iPad here how it shows colors? The red is at our level on the mountain, so I can just glance at this and know that I'm below the mountains. If we climb and that red goes away, then I know I'm higher than the mountain, you know?
Okay.
So it's kind of nice.
Cool.
You see where BYU is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to 125.3, and I'm going to 135.175.
0, clear, 0, 1, 2,000, temperature, 2, 3, Celsius, 2.7, 2, 8, 9, mark, density,
services are available from Salt Lake approach on transponder and ADS-B equipped aircraft only. Notice to airmen, caution for a 130-foot crane north of the approach end of runway 18. Caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information available on flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact, you have information uniform.
We're above the Provo airspace, so we're good. As long as we don't go down to 7,000, we don't have to talk to Provo, so we're on with Salt Lake right now.
Gotcha.
Okay, so make a left-hand turn here and kind of head right towards that mountain. Because we want to do a right-hand turn so Leachel can actually look down and see. Let's see. So kind of head towards the Y, because you're that way of the Y, right? You're south of the Y.
I thought we were going.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Her apartment. So just kind of head to the left of the Y, just straight where we're heading right now.
Oh, okay.
And I'll take controls here in a minute and do the circle around and everything. What do you think, Ty?
Pretty good.
Pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, not bad.
Terrified, Ty?
What was that?
Said, are you terrified?
No.
No? Oh, man.
Good time. Are you?
Oh, of course not.
All right, I have flight controls. You're
flight controls.
You're gonna try to figure out where her apartment is and tell me when I can circle. Because I don't want to get too close to the mountains. You know?
Yeah, I got you. Okay. So once you pass the stadium, if you start turning right, it's just down the road a little bit past.
Where's the stadium?
We're like right above it. It's on the right. So a little bit more. I'll tell you when to turn. Right on top of Heritage Halls, basically.
Airway Mike Charlie, remain above or outside of the Provo Delta airspace.
Roger, we'll stay above Provo Delta 8, Mike Charlie.
All right. Maybe just a little bit further. All right. You can start making a loop, I think. I don't know how long it's going to take you to take a loop, but you can go.
Salt Lake approach 7
Just right down there.
Victor on the
departure at 5,000. If I turn here, are we going to see it?
I think so.
Uniform Victor, select departure radar, contact a mile south of Provo Airport, verify.
Maybe it's a little bit. It's like right down there.
Assign altitude 9,000. 116 Uniform Victor.
So keep going this way a little bit?
You can turn now. Down the road. So the colony, you see the colony, the big line of apartments right there, houses? Just up the road a little bit, up there. That's your apartment.
Awesome.
So, somewhere over there.
Take a picture.
Okay. Good, Ty.
I'll go around again.
Two.
I think I took a picture of my hand too.
That's nice.
You can probably see it really well as we kind of come this way too.
Yeah, we're over BYU campus now. It's over there. Dang, that music building's huge. New one?
Can you see it really well now?
Yeah.
Raging waters, huh?
Yep.
Crazy how you see everything just laid out up here, but when you're down there, it seems lost. But now when you see everything from up high, you just say, oh, I've been there, I know where that is, and it's like really close.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Doesn't seem like everything's that close.
Coming this close to mountains normally is not a good thing, but since the wind's so calm today, it's not bad. Coming this close to mountains during the day, you'd probably be getting bumped all over the place. you want to fly more, or do you want to just look?
I'll just look.
Okay.
Where are we going now?
We're going to go around and cross over the lake over there. So we'll go over Spanish Fork here, and then we'll turn and go over Benjamin. I'm going to climb up to 8,000. Because I want enough altitude when I go over the lake that if my engine goes out, I can glide to one side instead of landing in the water, you know? That makes sense?
Yeah.
You see Spanish Fork Airport right below us? Right in front of us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's a Delta Airlines coming over the top of us right here. The plane just took off from Spanish Fork and they're heading that way. They're 2,600 feet below us, but they're going over Benjamin right now.
6 Uniform Victor, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb and maintain 10,000, 6 Uniform Victor.
Kind of cool, huh?
That's way cool.
It's addicting.
Addicting.
It is.
I can imagine.
Very relaxing to me, and you know, makes you feel accomplished, like you're learning all the time and doing stuff, you know.
Yeah, makes you feel like you're on top of the world.
Yep.
Literally. How pretty the sunset is. Nice.
Star 6 Uniform Victor, clear to the Wendover Airport via radar vectors to Victor 200, then as filed. Fly present heading, climb and maintain 12,000.
That little island out in the middle of the lake is called Bird Island.
Oh, why?
All the birds gather there and they just poop all over it, but they use it.
6 Uniform Victor approach.
They use it as a waypoint for airplanes coming in.
Clear to
line up
via vectors to Victor
come into Provo.
200, fly present heading to 12,000 as well.
There's Provo Airport's right there. See that X?
Fly present heading,
Yeah.
climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000.
Maintain present heading, we'll climb to 12,000, 116 Uniform Victor.
116 Uniform Victor is like right out there. They're heading that way. They're 400 feet above us. See this little green circle around my plane? Yeah. That tells me my gliding distance.
Oh.
So if my engine went out, I know how far I can make it gliding.
6 Uniform Victor, turn right, heading 295.
So that's why I get up high to go over the lake. I want that circle to hit both sides of the lake when I'm over it, you know? So I could either turn around or just go straight across.
Smart. Technology is pretty good these days.
Not bad.
Check that synthetic vision out here. It shows you the mountains and everything. Nice. Even shows you the airplanes.
Star 108, Victor 5,200, 5,900,000. Star 108, Uniform Victor, select departure radar contact half mile south of the Provo Airport. Verify on the Provo 4 departure. Affirmative, we're on the Provo 4, 108, Victor. Uniform Victor, roger.
So a plane just took off from Provo.
6 Uniform Victor, turn right heading 320.
Turn right heading 320.
They're on the Provo 4 departure, which means they're coming right at us, and they're going to head toward right at the top of that mountain. So they're probably going to tell us about the traffic coming at us. I'm going to leave that off for now.
Early Mike Charlie, traffic 3 miles east of you, climbing on the Provo 4 departure out of 5,600 for 9,000, Diamond Star.
We're looking for that traffic, Mike Charlie.
Diamond Star 108, Uniform Victor, traffic 11 to 12 o'clock, 3 miles, maneuvering 7,500 right now is a Piper Arrow. Looking for that traffic east, Victor.
You see an airplane coming towards us at all? Any landing light? So they just took off from Provo right off our wing, and they're coming this way.
At our altitude?
They're a little bit behind us. Like, they are 1,400 feet below us still.
Oh.
We're fast enough that they're not even going to catch us.
Yeah, we're speedy quick.
Those little bumps, they're normal. Wind's coming over that mountain,
descend via the Watts 5 arrival, runway 34 left.
and it's causing the wind to be a little turbulent on this side.
Oh.
Uniform Victor, roger.
Charlie approach 114, Uniform Victor, establish some more places.
114, Uniform Victor, roger. Practice approach crew, maintain VFR.
Practice approach crew, maintain VFR, 114, Uniform Victor.
116, Uniform Victor, turn right, heading 325, and change to my frequency 128.1.
Turn right heading 325 and change the frequency 128.1, 116 Uniform Victor.
South Valley Region.
Uniform Victor, connect Provo Tower 125.3.
Provo Tower 125.3,
Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 10, clear, below 12,000, temperature 23 Celsius, dew point 7, altimeter 29er, 89er, remark.
I'm sorry, 116 Uniform Victor, roger, maintain 12,000.
It calculates the mountains into your glide place.
Yeah. That red means that we're below it. Cool.
Nice.
If you zoom out, see all those mountains over there?
108,
Yep.
for charter.
Salt Lake approach is 6412 active to Mike Charlie.
Mike Charlie, negative.
Roger, Mike Charlie.
Star 108, Uniform Victor, climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000. Climb 12,000.
My biggest fear was talking on the radio to ATC. Yeah, it's not so bad after you practice a lot.
108, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.9er. Was that for 108, you Victor? It's at 809, select approach to the main, or descend via the Watts 5, arrival runway 34 left.
So, that,
809, rudder on request.
remember that model airport that we go fly planes at?
Yeah.
It's just kind of right in front of us. See the river?
Yeah.
And the big bend in it?
Yeah. It's 108.
It's right in that bend.
Oh, gotcha.
That's where the little model airport is.
Well, 108, you.
Like when we lived in North, did we go there?
Yeah.
133.9 or 108, Victor.
But I always talk to air traffic control coming through here.
Uniform Vector,
There's a lot of traffic.
Vectors,
so they warn you of all the airplanes, you know.
Fly present heading, climb and maintain 2000.
And that restricted area is not active, so we can just fly through it and leave that side of the point of the mountain open, you know.
1352, reduce speed to 210.
We'll probably get a few bumps.
I'm sure 108, uniform Vector.
The wind's coming over these hills here and doing this, you know.
Diamond Star 108, uniform Victor, Salt Lake approach, out of here. Level 1352, connect approach 125.7. Diamond Star 108, uniform Victor approach. Diamond Star 108, uniform Victor, Salt Lake approach. Diamond Star 108, uniform Victor, if you hear Salt Lake approach, ident.
It'd be hard to see other airplanes into the sun like that. We got a plane coming out from Sandy towards us. They're about 1,200 feet below us, and they're heading towards the point of the mountain.
It's at 809, reduce speed to 210, connect approach 125.7. Approach 108, Victor, backwards. 108, uniform Victor, rudder squawk 4371, and you're 4371. It's at 809, reduce speed to 210, connect approach 125.7. Uniform Victor, you're cleared to Delta via direct Ruboy, then as filed, make a left turn direct Ruboy and maintain 12000. Delta direct Ruboy, then filed, maintain 12000.
What is it?
Temple, you see it? I think the wings.
Hey, Mike Charlie, you back northbound to South Valley?
You see it?
What about it? Oh, the mountain?
No, the temple.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
Remember, 28 Mike Charlie, Salt
Right.
28 Mike Charlie.
28 Mike Charlie, radar service terminated, squawk VFR frequency change group.
Squawk and talk VFR, thanks for your help, Mike Charlie.
Yeah.
Don't see it?
South Valley traffic, Arrow 28 Mike Charlie is at the point of the mountain, 6,000 inbound for landing. We'll do a straight in for runway 34 South Valley.
Right by the mountain, right in the crack of the mountain up there. You see it?
Oh wait, yes I do. I do. I see it now.
Okay, Gumps check. Gas is on the fullest tank. Landing gears down. Prop full forward, mixture rich. Seatbelts are on. Lights are on. You guys have seatbelts on?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. South Valley traffic, Aero 2A Mike Charlie's on a 7-mile final for runway 34, full stop, South Valley. You guys see where the airport is?
Yeah.
Those red lights?
Uh-huh.
Watch the runway, you ready? You can't see the lights very well. See the flashing lights?
Yeah,
I just turned them on.
Oh, no way?
Yeah.
Nice. How does that work?
So if you're on the frequency for the airport, you click 3 times for dim, 5 times for medium, and 7 times for bright. On the radio, push the talk button, you click it. South Valley traffic, Aero 2A Mike Charlie is on a 5-mile final for runway 34, full stop, South Valley.
Hey look, there's another temple right there.
Oh, yeah. What is that one?
That's Jordan River.
Jordan River?
That's Jordan River.
That's where my mom and dad work now.
Oh,
They used to be in this one, but now they go to that one.
South Valley traffic, Skywagon 185 Mike Echo 9 Northwest, landing South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2A Mike Charlie is on a 4-mile final, runway 34, full stop, South Valley.
Let's go.
Alright. As soon as we have so cross your legs and put your knee down right here. Okay, yep.
We're landing right now?
Yep. South Valley traffic, Aero 2A Mike Charlie's on a 3-mile final, runway 34, South Valley, full stop. Those lights tell me if I'm too high or too low. I want 2 whites and 2 reds, like right there. That means I'm right on the glide slope. South Valley traffic, Aero 2A Mike Charlie is 2-mile final, runway 34, full stop, South Valley. Yeah, that third light's starting to turn white. That means I was a little too high. Okay, 3 in the green, gear down. South Valley traffic, Aero 2A Mike Charlie is on a 1-mile final, 3-4, full stop, South Valley. Okay, toes are up. I don't want to hit the brakes when I land. Green gear down.
South Valley traffic 5 Mike Echo 45 entry, left traffic 34.
Landed better than our pilot did for Leachel.
Yeah, his first landing was kind of
Horrible.
What do you mean first landing?
Like when he took off and he landed in Houston.
Oh,
When we landed in Houston, it was really bad.
nice. Was it really windy and?
Not really.
South Valley traffic, Aero 2A Mike Charlie is clear of the runway at Alpha 3, taxiing to the ramp via Bravo, South Valley. We'll be taxiing to the self-fuel pump via Bravo, South Valley. So we're going to go over to the fuel pump and fill up. And then, so what we're going to do, it's like going to a gas station. I'll turn everything off, we're going to get out. And Lachelle, you can stay in if you want. And then we're going to fill it with gas, and then we're going to get back in, start back up, and taxi it over and park it. Okay?
Okay.
That plane right there, the red, white, and blue one, 40670, that's the very first plane I took my first lesson in.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No way.
Outbound traffic, 5 Mike Echo, downwind 34.
So he's right there, that's the guy that just talked.
$6.20 for gas.
That's for Jet A. Ours is $6.17, it's 3 cents cheaper.
Oh man, that's a big difference.
South Valley traffic, 5 Mike Echo, base 34.
Alright. Okay. Parking brake on. Checklist.
5 Mike Echo, final 34.
Engine cool down is. We're good there. Flaps are retracted. Avionics off.